All right, this is Nintito from Nintito's Art, and this is the first time that I will be doing a sketch drawing of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Yep, believe it or not, folks, I have never drew, sketch anything from Dragon Ball Z, and just wanted to dip my hands into drawing anime, and what's a better place to start than Goku. Now I'm not doing anything from drawing from the top of my head. It's from reference because this is the first time drawing anime character, and figured to start off with the most or one of the most famous anime characters out there, which is Goku. From reference, of course. Uh, so right now, I really didn't know how to go about the starting it, drawing the uh, the the character, the head, starting off with. Usually, when I draw characters from reference or portraits, I usually, two methods I use. Usually, I do like a silhouette or like a outline of the character, and then I work from top to bottom, um, eyeballing the features like the nose and the eyes, or I do the I believe it's called a Loomis method, or the method where you draw like a circle, like and a cross. But since it's anime, what I did, or what I think is the easiest way to start off doing an anime character, I started off with the chin, the smallest point, and then I basically worked from there, and I still made like the middle line, down the middle as a point of reference for the eyes and for the nose and such. And then from there, I just started basically sketching it in, and just using my eye as judgment, eyeballing it, trying to make sure the each side it's almost perpendicular to each other or parallel to each other. And you'll see that on occasion I will get the ruler, my ruler, and have lying around, and just double check and make sure it's accurate, or I just use the pencil and just eyeball it. Um, yeah, the lighting. I think there was too much brightness outside. I didn't have time to adjust um my settings. That and I have like a small desk that's like literally right next to the window. So I do apologize if you can't see uh, anything with the any of the sketching, or any of the lines being put down on the piece of paper, and I apologize for that. But it's the beginning, so it's gonna it's a work in progress. So you're gonna later on you're gonna start seeing where I start inking it in, and hopefully it comes out. You see it more clearly. And where we're at, here you see that I'm trying to pinpoint the distance from the head to the outer end of the waist. Here I'm doing a bit of the hair. Unfortunately, I ran out of real estate with the paper. I miscalculated height or the width of the character, and just part of the hair on the very top is going to be cropped. It's one of the reasons I like doing the silhouette method for most of my characters or my drawing references, where I do like an outline and I can basically pinpoint how much real estate I'm going to be using on the piece of paper I'm using. But you know, it's the first time doing anime learning process. When I get to the point that I get better at it, that I can start drawing without even thinking about it. But it is a unique style. I do hats off to those people that artists that dedicate themselves to doing anime, because it is a challenging. At least for me, it's a challenging type of medium. It's one of those styles that look easy. I guess because the way you look, but I don't know if it makes any sense, but there's a lot of intricate details, and I think what comes with most difficult is that you can easily tell when something's wrong with anime, because everything's so exaggerated that you can easily tell, like if a eye is off, a nose is off, the chin is off, because everything is symmetrical to each other. Everything is exaggerated, symmetrical. So like if you do like regular, for example, if you do like regular portraits, unless you really mess up or really you got a good eye or hold it up to a mirror, most of the time you really can't tell if the eye is off or slightly slanted, or if the chin is not perfectly rounded, unless you hold it to the mirror. When it comes to anime, at least for me, what makes it more difficult is that the imperfections are very obvious right away. Alright, so right there I go ahead and I just see, I'm using the bit ruler and a little bit of the pencil, you know, trying to get as accurate as I can. It's the reference. I always go back to the reference. I usually, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly or it's a better way of doing things, but that's the way I do my drawings. I always use a reference. I get a point of reference, and I use that as a way to measure like how far away from the eye, from the edge of the hair, or from the shoulder, certain parts of the body have to be. So that's why you see a lot of construction lines, if you can see them. All right, so by the moment this session, this particular session is going to be ending, loading up to my computer in a moment, and make sure it's well edited on my computer. We'll start with the next section. I believe the next section is going to be the inking part. The inking part is not going to be too big, because I'm actually going to do something else when it comes to coloring medium. You'll see in a moment after the second session of this process goes. All right, with that, I'll thank you for your time, and we'll get started in the next session here. Okay, in just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let the video finish, and I'll see you at the next time. In the meantime, if it's daytime, have a good day. If it's nighttime, you're watching this, have a good night, and I'll see you in the next section that will start right away after this one ends. Thank you for your time. Y'all have a great day or great night, depending where you're at. And this is Nintendo from Nintendo's Art, out. Okay, so remember last time when I said that I was gonna do something when it comes to the coloring process, something not done as usually done. Well, this is what I meant. Basically, what I'm doing is I made templates out of construction paper for each portion of the character of Goku. Um, See, as you see, I glued down the face and part of the neck. Now I'm doing the hair, and I am using a glue stick. Now, any construction lines or lines you see like right now the with the white color pencil, disregard that. That's going to be cleaned up. Believe me, it's going to be cleaned up. Okay, everything's going to look it's going to look nice once it's over. Right now, I'm just sitting, laying down uh, the uh, the templates the best I can. The templates I usually go ahead. I went ahead and I cut them off screen or off camera to save a little bit of time. But I do make a little bit of adjustments here and there uh, with templates. Um, right now, I'm basically uh, as you can tell, I'm adding the bangs. And I try to be as accurate as I can to the original source material. And on the undershirt, this is what I wanted to do different. Since I'm using a reference source. Um, I didn't create a pose from my head or anything like that because, like I mentioned earlier, it's first time doing anime characters. So the only thing I could think of doing different, I think anything differently is basically the way I'm doing the coloring process or the I guess you could say the medium I'm using. So I know a lot of people use color pencils, markers, or even pastels or acrylics. I decided just to do basically use templates with construction paper. And then with the construction paper set in place, I am going to basically go back to and use. I will be using color pencils to add more highlights and to make it stand out more. So this is just the foundation that I'm laying down with the template, and now in this video on my next on the continuation of this particular piece, I'll start adding the details needed with cutter pencils and felt tip pencils if needed also. I actually was planning on also later on tonight. I was planning on continue working on my sculpture, on my Bruce Lee sculpture. Fortunately, when I went to the store, the Hobby Lobby, they didn't have the particular clay I was looking for that I use for sculpting. Um, I might try later on tonight. See if I can go to Michael's, see if I have it available. If not, I'll make a run tomorrow. Possibly start working on that. And if that's the case, I'll work on it now. I'll try to keep you updated on how the process is going with my Bruce Lee sculpture. And I guess you're wondering what I'm using for skin tones. It's just regular manila paper. Manila paper can, always make adjustments, color over it, and make it look nice. I'm contemplating if if I should cut the eyes out and just leave the eyes underneath showing from the paper, or coloring them in. Still contemplating that. Right now, I think I'll probably color them in, but I'm very. I'm thinking about just cutting them out and seeing the eyes come out from underneath the white sheet. I think I'll probably stand out more. Yeah, right now I'm just adding the basically the final layer, the belt. And at this point, my phone rings. Well, my alarm rings. So I always do 15 minutes between each session. And right on this stop, I just decided to go a little, continue a little longer, a little further. So I decided to start basically darkening in the hair and showing some of the highlights. And then I got to a point where I said, well, I need to stop, and I just stopped because I wanted to keep each video session, recording session, anywhere from 15, no more than 20 minutes between sessions. And then on my computer, I edited where I add everything in to be one continuation. All right, so this particular portion of the process, the drawing process, is about to be over. I'm gonna let the video play out, and I'll start recording on the next session, and by then we should be done. And if everything goes well, I will be loading this up, loading this process up to my computer. You'll see a speed video or a time lapse video, and you'll also see the full tutorial video like I'm doing right now. So pick your poison, whatever your preference. You can choose the time lapse video. I'm not talking, just music, and it shows the process. Or you can see the full length tutorial video where I talk about the process of making the portrait drawing, so to speak. With that, I'll let you go for the time being. I'll see you on the next step. Anytime, you have a nice day. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, moving on from previous session. Continuing where I left off, coloring the hair a little bit more. At this point I'm going to start adding a little bit of detail, adding some more, using my combination of Prismacolor pencils and Crayola pencils to make the drawing stand out more and make it look less like construction paper is being used and more like an actual drawing on paper. The reason I like using construction paper for these type of drawings, even though it take a little bit longer and they don't come out exactly like the reference, is that they tend to look kind of like three-dimensional, if it makes any sense, like the picture, the drawings popping off of the page. You notice the eyes, I just decided to color them in. I didn't cut them out, but if I wanted to, I probably could have cut them out and used the stock paper on the back to give it more depthness to the face. I don't know, maybe I do that later, off screen, later on. But for right now, I just left it the way it is, and I went ahead and colored it in with white color, Prismacolor, or Prisma pencil, I mean. For the wrinkles, I use a combination of dark brown very lightly and pressing hard with orange. And then the actual suit, I went over the suit with a layer of orange to give it more of a brightness to it. So as you can see right here, so it won't look so dull. You know, the colors come out a little bit more. My intention was to finish this up in the last session, but it looked like it took me a little longer than usual. Like I mentioned, I do 15 minutes for each recording session. Of course, it took a little longer for the recording on this one, but I think my next recording I should be able to finish it for good. I think I'll probably color in the background too. Deciding what color to color it, just to so it won't look like a dull white background, and also to hide some of the construction lines or the imperfections too. Plus, make it stand out more. Usually when I do my drawings, I try to crop off what I have on the side, but on this particular one, I decided to leave it the way it is, so y'all can see what I'm working with, or what I'm using to make this particular drawing or sketch, whatever you want to call it, this piece. So as you can tell, it's coming, it's looking more alive, more vibrant, the more color I add to it. Just a combination of the construction paper and the actual Prismacolor makes it stand out more. It's I love doing this because it's fun. It's time, and I know it's still time consuming, but I love doing this. We can lead to templates and doing these type of characters like this in with construction paper. I have one where I did one where with Batman, the Ben Affleck Batman. Check that one out. I have a quote full tutorial, and also have a time lapse video speed video of the Batman one. Check that one out. That one looks real good. If you can, and if you like that kind of style or this style where I use construction paper, let me know. I can. I try my best to do more, and that style in this particular style. I don't know if there's a name for this style, but I just call it, I guess, construction paper art. But let me know if you'd like to see more of that style, and you can leave a comment. Yeah, that particular section it's giving me a little hard time. They didn't wanna lay down flat, so I had to use a little bit more glue on that section. And I was gonna get the Prisma, not Prisma. I'm sorry. I was gonna get the filtered pen, but I figured just I was doing well with the regular ballpoint pen, so I used the ballpoint pen to add the shadow, not the shadow, the outline for the for Goku's face or chin. And at this point, I just fixed the mouth and the nose. I fixed it. I noticed there's a bit of a curvature on the nose, so I had to fix that too. This is probably the only time I've used the Sharpie to darken the eyes. I was gonna do Son Goku, but I just do regular Goku as my first attempt to an anime character. I could have done something, there were references about the dynamic pose, but I decided just to keep it simple. But maybe in the future I do one if he's doing a dynamic pose, or do one of Goku, an original one. Once I get used to drawing this type of style anime. Right there I'm using a little bit of beige for the shadows. And a little bit of brown. Alright, so this particular session is about to be over. Like I always mentioned, I'm going to load it up on my computer, get everything settled, and maybe tonight, later on, I'll do the next session recording. If not, I'll do it tomorrow, and by then I should be done, and I'll load everything up to 10 left in this one. So yeah, take care. Thank you. All right, how you doing, folks? Continuing where I left off. Right now I'm just basically using my Prismacolors and a combination of Prismacolors and my Crayola color pencils to add more detail to the to Goku, to his shirt, his undershirt, blue undershirt, and his orange. I don't know what you call it. I guess you call it his garb, his uh, his suit. Basically, I'm gonna call it a suit because I don't know the sex terminology. I do apologize for the camera being out of focus. I didn't realize it was recording out of focus, so it's going to be a bit of out of focus for about 7 minutes. But it'll fix itself in a moment, and around the 7 minute mark. Yeah, but yeah, it's self-explanatory. All I'm doing is adding adding the additional highlights, darkening, and the color with the Prismacolors, so that way the color can stand out more from the construction paper to the Prismacolor, so it looks more vibrant. It looks more cleaner, and I don't know if this is a technique that has been done before. I really never really see anybody actually do art with or art this way with construction paper in a combination of with Prismacolors. But I find it. I actually find it that doing it this way, it makes the figure pop off the page more. More like he's standing. He's actually standing there like kind of almost pseudo 3-dimensional. Now, even though I do use well, right now at this point I'm adding highlights, acre details to the to his belt, as you can tell. And there is a point where I give my peach, my color peach color pencil, and even though his manila paper is kind of like this tonish type of color, I still go over with peach to make the skin stand out a little bit more off the page. Yeah, I consider this one like a quick little project, but even quick projects take a while because drawing, sketching, recording each session, then piecing it together. That takes a little bit of time. I won't say it gets tedious, but I don't mind doing it because I love to draw, and I always say to myself, if I want to grow into this YouTube community, I have to put the effort into it. Even if it's not it looks very amateurish or my editing skills, but hey, I'm starting. I'm getting up there. I'm trying to get up there. I always say that if you're able to support me in the future, when get myself settled, I'll buy much better equipment, not only for recording but also for editing, and try to bring better content than before. But always got to start off somewhere. Alright, so at this point I'm using my beige, my tan color actually, and I'm adding a little bit of shadow to his inner forearm. Alright, so just adding the on the forearm, I'm adding a bit of using the ballpoint pen, black ballpoint pen.
Yeah, self-explanatory. I don't have to explain much right now. Just a combination of
outline
peach and tan.
I wanted to make it look like it's anime.
The shadow
Well, it
and
is anime,
the
but I
coloring of the
wanted to
arm
make it look like it's
seamless.
a cartoon. On looking at a TV screen, not looking at my best. I'm trying to do my best to make it look like it's not on. I don't know if it makes any sense, but I want to make it look like it's not an actual
As you can tell, I recorded this
drawing.
session
At least
late
on
at
film.
night
I
because you see
wanted to
the
make it look
shadow
like you're
catching on
looking
my
at him,
hand.
and he's like
I probably could have left it for this
the
morning, but
anime
I just
on
decided to
the
go
TV
ahead and
screen.
move forward, you know.
Like you're turning TV, and he's
I know it could be a little bit of a
looking
nuisance
at him
having the
directly
shadow
from the
show up
TV.
on there, but
So that's
hopefully it goes to show that
basically
that I am
what I'm
putting
trying to
effort
replicate here.
into getting these drawings done.
Alright, so
shading in, shading in. Alright.
oh yeah, right now I am just working on it still with the ballpoint pen. I apologize. My hands in the way, and it's a little bit off screen. But yeah, I will be loading this the time lapse video of this session pretty soon to YouTube. Then I'll work on the full tutorial where I explain step by step the process of working on this Goku drawing. Yeah, be sure to check also if you don't mind, you can also visit my Instagram. It's called Nincito's Art. And visit my YouTube channel. You get a chance, I'll watch my other playlists. I have a quick sketches or what I call the timeless videos of each video I do. Also have the full tutorial. It can go up anywhere from 40 up to an hour. And I'm going to start a session called Art Talk or Art Summary. I'm still trying to think of a name to call it. It's like a playlist where I'll just basically talk about the finished piece that I did, the mediums, what I used, and everything. It'll be like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Basically, it's if you want to cut down to all the drawing process, you want to just hear the me do a summary of the sketch and what medium I used and how I went about it. You're gonna also watch that playlist also. I appreciate your support. If you can, please do subscribe. Ring the bell for notification. Make sure it's on so you can let you know when my next video is coming out. And I promise you, I will as I grow, I'll bring more and more better content to my subscribers or to the audience out there that watches and likes my videos. All right, and with that being said, this is about to be done. I'll probably do one more session after this, and then load it up to the computer, like I mentioned, and we should be good to go. And you'll see the time lapse video soon enough, and from there soon enough you're also going to see the full tutorial video of how I made this Goku drawing art project from reference. Well, that time, this is Nincito. Well, that's my time. This is Nincito from Nincito's Art. I'll see you in the next session. And yeah, have a good one. Have a good night. And see you till next time. Thank you. Goodbye.